Super chat started. Live chat started. Super chat started. See how many of y'all gonna be up right now. It's early, early. It ain't too early though. I've been up a long time. And as you see, I'm waiting on them. They ain't waiting on me. This a hell of a time to go live. I know one thing, ain't no lot of folks up right now. So I'm gonna have to do this when they go and get out here. Just a little talk though. Let my seat up 'cause I ride low. My seat up 'cause I ride low. Sending me up in the screen. What's up with y'all this morning? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. If the sound quality coming in okay and you live and in person this morning, hit the like button, throw me a one in the comment. We finna talk about some pressing issues about why some folk can't make no money out here. And it don't matter how hard they try, they just ain't gonna make no money. Like, most of them need to try something else until they get this together. And some people ask me, "What you mean get your mind right?" I'm gonna explain some stuff to y'all right quick, man. And it's of vital importance if you plan on doing this in the future. If you plan on doing this, not as per se a mega carrier company driver, but a small company, or you're gonna be the owner operator, or you're gonna start your own company, or you're gonna be driving for somebody as a driver and you get paid on a percentage basis. So basically, the more you do, the more you make. These are some things I got to explain to some people that don't seem to really be common because it's indoctrinated into our society that things will be automatically figured out, because it has been indoctrinated into our society that if you go to school and you go get a job and you work 30 years, you may be able to buy you a house and have a decent car, and your wife will be happy with you, and you could die in peace. You could retire at 60 and probably die at 68, you know what I'm saying, and not really get a chance to enjoy your money or none of that shit. But it had been indoctrinated into our society that this stuff is automatic, set it and forget it. Most stuff is going to be figured out for you. And this is reinforced by the employee or the employment process in America, as we need more unskilled laborers in America than skilled labor. This is where the fork in the road comes. If you're not driving for a mega carrier doing dry van or something like that, or doing flatbed for a mega carrier, 9 times out of 10, your daily schedule and your routine is not the same. Unless y'all have some contract work where y'all do the exact same thing every day, you know exactly what you're going to be doing. That's a whole different subject. You may move right along because you're not in this category we talk about. You are a normal employee. If you want to keep watching, you keep watching. But if that's what you came out here to do, be a driver, be paid by the mile, go in, do the same thing, be OTR, or come in, go out on the road, do out and backs in a day cab every day, and it's the same thing, this video ain't really for you, because you fit into the mold of the people that have been indoctrinated to fail at this. I'm talking about fucking fail. I'm talking about all the way. I'm talking about go out of business, lose your house, lose your family type of failure. But why? What is this teaching that we are ingrained in our head with in America? Other countries ain't like this, but in America, that if you get a job, you're okay. But how many people, if you want to go in the comments and put down if you understand what I'm finna say, how many people know that a lot of folk have a job but have never truly went to work? Give me a one in the comment. If you know the difference between your mom and dad saying, boy, you need to get up and get a job, and actually going to work. Every job I've had in my life, I went to work. I went to work. And it's a difference because, boy, go get a job encompasses anything. It could be a paper route, it could be mowing yard, it could be working in a factory assembling items for sale. But The condition that you go in and work as an unskilled laborer requires little to no thought. You may have to memorize a few steps because you're going to be doing it over and over and over and over and over because that's your one job. You may have to remember a few steps to make your day go well, and you'll come home every day for 30 years and say, I went to work. Now, physical labor, that's a different thing. You went to work. Most of my jobs was physical. You went to work. But for those jobs where you was driving a forklift, that shit ain't physical. I did that before. That the shit ain't physical. Climbing on and off a forklift is not fucking physical. Jumping up and down off a trailer, tarping loads, walking on 10-foot tall loads, that's fucking physical. Building bridges for $7.25 an hour, that's fucking physical. Going to Viking Range Company where I used to work at and build stoves and riding around on a fucking forklift and dropping parts off where they need to go all day and coming home like, whoo, I know I work hard today. You ain't did a motherfucking thing. And this the problem. This the problem in trucking right now. You got a lot of people with the employee mindset that if all this stuff isn't figured out to a T and they actually have to involve putting serious thought and preparation into their day, they fail miserably daily. There's a hard truth that a lot of y'all gonna have to realize that this ain't for people that normally have a job. This is for people that actually work. I'm talking. It's a humongous difference. A lot of people gonna think I'm hating. I ain't fucking hating. I'm telling you the truth. When I put these two loads, you want to get out? Let's see what we got. Cause I ain't gonna have no cap. Ain't gonna be no motherfucking cap on my name. Never, sir. Okay, okay. Thank you so much, sir. He said they gonna come get with me. I been here since last night. I parked here last night. I'm gonna drop y'all a little short video of some proper preparation. But let's just see what we working with right here. First load picked up on yesterday. Some little decorative bricks going to a job site. Delicate. We have air ride. We're gonna talk about that in a second. And then we have aluminum anodes. And we're at a shipbuilding yard. Let's do a little education. This is part of what people don't do. And this is why I'm gonna be out of here and at my second drop before most people get off their first drop. And while most people riding 2 more hours to get here, I slept here. So my day is gonna be not done, but my day is gonna be complete by about 2 or 3 o'clock. I'll be back at home by 2 or 3 o'clock. And get what? This week I have gone to La Junta, Colorado, Austin, Texas, and now we are in Abbeville, Louisiana. Tell me God ain't good. Tell me God ain't good. But why is he good? Because he give us the understanding to know that all this stuff ain't gonna go perfectly, and you have to call ahead for certain stuff. So guess what I did? When I jumped in my truck, I got my bill of lading yesterday. I looked at the address. I just didn't type the address in and start blindly driving from Texas to Louisiana. No, I put the address in. I looked at Google Earth. I saw, hey man, this out here in the middle of fucking nowhere. I wonder what they do. Then I looked at my bill of lading and said, hey man, these are aluminum anodes. It's kind of nice. I wonder what they do with that. So I Googled uses for aluminum anodes. I also Googled aluminum anodes for ships. And I found out that these are the sacrificial pieces of metal that are welded by these points right here to the bottom of a ship. And by them being dissimilar in makeup, the ship being steel and these being aluminum, these are sacrificed and these are corroded away on the ship instead of the ship having a rust hole formed. So basically, it stops the ship from rusting out. Okay. Well, when I realized that, I said, hey, man, just going to a shipyard. I did the Google Earth, wide open space. It showed all this stuff. Get what I saw? I saw about a half a mile of real estate out there was not occupied. Sir? Yeah. So, so with that being said, I said, man, let me check my clock. Let me see what I got. And this was the second load I picked up. I was already in Houston. Yeah, I had drove from Austin with that to Houston to get that to come to Abbeville and Metairie, Louisiana. That's about an hour up the road, right near New Orleans. So I'm gonna get that off and I'm going right to the port of New Orleans and grab something else. But that's beside the point. With this preparation and all this extra information in hand, I knew where I was going, what I was up against, what this stuff is really for, and the fact that I could probably park in the vicinity. Well, the vicinity ended up being the front gate. And at 5:30, I was up because the BOL said, be here at 8. That's what all of them say. But this a tech tip for somebody that been dealing with building material and projects and building projects and construction for quite a while now. I understand that 8 o'clock is for the public. 8 o'clock is not for the people that work. 8 o'clock is for people that got jobs. Remember that? 8 o'clock is for people that work a job. 8 o'clock is for people that got a job. Let me say that again. 8 o'clock is for people that have a job. I work. So 8 o'clock ain't 8 o'clock. And if you've ever worked anywhere before, you know that if the store opens at 8, you probably are there at 7 or 6:30. Can I get a one in the comment or a thumbs up if the sound coming in good and y'all know what's going on? It's a difference between having a job and going to work. Going to work entails understanding your job, finding your shortcomings and working on them to better fulfill the job. And then once you learn how to fulfill the job, you can actually say, hey man, I'm going to work today. If the shit don't work out, I'm gonna make it work out. If it don't make sense, I'm gonna make it make sense. Because if you are an owner operator, or a percentage paid driver, you gotta make it make sense. You making it make sense does not involve driving around in circles trying to find this place when there's so much technology out here. It doesn't involve having phone service that doesn't work. All right, they want me to goddamn get this paperwork out. Cause guess what? I'm finna be out of here. Little 12-minute video wasn't bad at all. And get what? We finna put that good old hard hat on and get the rocket like cut off stocking. And I should be completely unloaded here and in my next stop before 9:30. I'm finna get out of here. I ain't gonna keep going on. But it's just an opportunity for me to come show y'all the difference between having a job and actually going to work. Peace.